Let's see how we can use if to help us answer this question. How can people improve their health? I think that's pretty simple. Firstly, you need to exercise, of course. If you do about 30 minutes a day exercise, then that will keep you fit. Staying healthy is actually pretty easy. If people weren't so lazy, they would be much fitter. I mean, if you want to get fit, you need to get off the couch and go for a walk. So the first if sentence is cause and effect sentence. And then I have used if to criticize. And finally, I have used if to show a solution. But remember, everyone don't overdo it. You don't have to start every single sentence with if. In fact, you can probably just take one of those ideas and explore it more with other type of grammar. Other words, other sentence. Hi, this is Hani from Access Language School. So today I'm going to tell about 7 words that you need to use in IELTS speaking to get a 7, 8 or even 9. That's right. Let's look at the next word. The next one is that more. What about plethora or irrefutable or pentamodorical? You don't need to memorize these fancy sounding words. Honestly, they create more problems than they solve. Agreed? Okay. So more is the very versatile word and we use it a lot. And it's going to help you connecting and extending your ideas. It's going to help you with your grammar and it's going to help you with your pronunciation as well. Use more to extend your ideas. The more I study, the more my test result improve. The more we invest in energy research, the sooner we can start solving global warming. The faster children develop the healthier eating habits, the less likely they will grow up to suffer from diet-related diseases. Wait, I said to use the word more, but then you use the word sooner, faster and healthier. That's right. So that sound at the end. That the more in the comparative adjective like fitter, happier and healthier. Okay. I'm going to give you an IELTS speaking part 1 question and you are going to use more in your answer. What's more important in your job? The work you do or the people you work with? It's definitely the people. The nicer and more helpful your colleagues are, the more fun you have at the work. Notice here how use the comparative adjective nicer. More helpful and more fun. And notice the way added stress to the word nicer. And more fun. And this is going to help with my IELTS pronunciation score. So if you are aiming for a 7 or higher, you are off to a pretty good start. The next words are to and the. There are 2 fantastic words to help you focus on your connected speech or linking, which is super important if you are trying to get up to a 7 or higher. Okay, how? Let me show you. In spoken speech, you will often hear to and the like this. I went to the gym yesterday. I would go to the library at school. I took the train to the zoo. Making small improvements to your ability to linking words together is going to have a huge impact on your score. It's going to allow you speak faster and slower and maintain intelligibility. Cool. So it's just to the. That doesn't mean that to and that are incorrect. The way that you see them in the dictionary, but it's very common to hear them shouted slightly as to the. Very naturally. Let's move on to the next one. The word is which is strange because, which is important because, which is unfortunate because. We can also use which to the introduce cause and effect, which can lead to, which can cause, which may result in. So we can use which to reflect upon something or we can use which to show cause and effect. But how does it work in the context of IELTS speaking? Here's a part 1 question. Which is your favorite room in your house? It's definitely my bedroom. It's got a big window that faces east, which is wonderful because in the morning it fills my room with sunshine. The next word is so. So can be used at that end of a comparison of ideas or maybe list of ideas so that you can show final position or opinion on something. And why can't I just say in conclusion? That's probably something you want to avoid in the speaking test. It's more appropriate in writing. Agree? Use so to conclude your opinions. Point 1, point 2, point 3. So, let's use so in the context of an IELTS speaking question. Here is a part 3 question: who is more responsible for addressing the dangers of global warming? Individually or government? It depends. If individuals make an effort, they can accomplish a lot through a recycling and living more sustainable lifestyle. But if government set clear regulations, they can very strongly influence business to find more sustainable practices, which is important because they can create more pollution than individuals. So, it's probably governments who bear most of the responsibility. Notice here how I use the word so to conclude my points. By the way, that was also really impressive how you have incorporated a few of the different techniques we have looked at today. We have got if for cause and effect and we have got which is important. And then you conclude the point very nicely. Let's look at the last word when. I love teaching this word. I love training it with some of my students. It's a great way to get students to reflect on their own experience and ideas. And it can be really helpful if you are not totally sure what your idea is. It can help you think out loud before finally coming to your point. Use when to reflect. When I studied at university. When I was in Spain. When I was a teenager. Let's see how to use when in an IELTS speaking question. Here is a part 3 question. What are something people can do to improve their health? Get exercise. These days people just seem to be sitting a lot more. There seem to be a lot more things that focus on sit for a long period of time. I remember when I was younger, video games weren't so popular. But now constantly hear stories about young people playing video games a lot. So you can see how I use the word when here to reflect upon something. Then I think at the end of this, you probably could have added something to really conclude the point. You could have used so to introduce that or not used so. To be honest, it's not really the word you need to think about. It's the ideas. It's expressing your ideas through your experience, through your opinions. And that will give you the opportunity to use the more complex grammar. I can really see how those words allowed me to express myself and extend my ideas. Exactly, led with your ideas, your experience and your positions. Let's recap those 7 words. Number 1, if. Number 2, more. Number 3 and 4, to and the. Number 5, which. Number 6, so. Number 7, when. Thank you for watching this video. See you with more new useful IELTS tips. Bye bye.